Welcome. This is a brief introduction to an exciting new tool for financial advisors called In Marriage QDRO. If, after watching this short explanation video, you believe this tool can be utilized in helping some of your clients, you may wish to invest the time in watching the more extensive hour-long webinar. And that webinar details each step of the process, various applications of this strategy, and the statutory and legal basis of this application of federal and state law. Now, for those who have never heard of or dealt with the QDRO, the short explanation is this. Each 401k or 403b or pension plan is titled to only one person's name. The federal ERISA law has strict rules and procedures on how companies handle these accounts and their distributions. One of the exceptions, though, to these rules is called a QDRO, which stands for Qualified Domestic Relations Order. The execution of a QDRO allows the plan administrator to distribute funds to a qualified alternate payee. For those professionals who have dealt with QDROs before, my guess is that you've only seen a QDRO done in relation to a divorce or legal separation, thereby creating the implication that only divorced spouses are eligible for QDROs. Would it surprise you to learn that the word divorce isn't found anywhere in the 12-page section of the federal ERISA code that developed and defines the statutory framework of QDROs? Nowhere does federal law require a divorce for the execution of a QDRO. It has simply been tradition and custom for attorneys to utilize this process in the context of a divorce. That is a custom that we at In Marriage QDRO intend to change. In this video and in other materials on our website, we will show you how to think outside the box and utilize the full potential of an ERISA QDRO. For most participants in a 401k or a pension plan, he or she only has access to the plan in a limited number of ways: termination, retirement, divorce, disability, or a limited in-service distribution option, if your company allows one. In short, the In Marriage QDRO creates another qualified event to access restricted funds, access that can be done at any time, under any circumstance, and without penalty. Now, before we get into why someone would do this, let's lay down 3 mandatory prerequisites in doing an In Marriage QDRO. First, this can only be done with married couples. Unfortunately, your single clients are simply not eligible. Second, only qualified ERISA plans are eligible. This strategy cannot be done with military plans, federal and state pensions, or IRA plans. It is primarily used with 401ks, 403bs, and corporate pensions. We've also utilized this strategy to access some non-qualified executive plans. However, non-qualified plans have individual rules, some of which prohibit the application of a signed QDRO. We're happy to review these potential cases free of charge to assist advisors in which plans may be eligible. Third, this process is based on an actual interspousal transaction. It requires the use of an attorney and the legal system, and it comes with a cost. We would be glad to discuss the range of fees associated with executing an In Marriage QDRO. However, the price depends on the state involved, the type of plan, and the amount being transferred, among other considerations. But please contact us at your convenience to obtain more information if interested. Now that we've discussed the basics, let's get to the important part. How does this strategy help you, the financial advisor, help your client? Just because you can access funds doesn't always mean you should. Unfettered early access to one's retirement, however, can provide a host of beneficial applications. Here are just a few. A younger, high-earning client who has all of their money locked in a 401k and can't qualify to open a Roth IRA. The IMQ allows the transfer of funds to the spouse's traditional IRA, after which a series of Roth conversions can provide these clients a Roth IRA at a young age. Older clients with a 401k who are married to a much younger spouse and would be interested in delaying the taxes associated with those required minimum distributions. The In Marriage QDRO rolls the funds to the IRA of the younger spouse, thereby delaying the RMDs for several years. Your clients could transfer assets for long-term care planning or use 401k funds to buy real estate inside of a self-directed IRA. They could diversify investments prior to retirement, and the list goes on. Look, there are a lot of restaurants that stay in business these days because financial advisors are hosting dinner seminars to show potential clients that rolling over retirement funds into a diversified portfolio is the best option for a retiring employee. We don't disagree. Our question is, why wait for retirement? If you can better manage a client's 401k and pension funds when they retire, then access to the same funds 5, 10, 15 years earlier seems even better. For a complete list of applications and strategies, go to the applications page on our website. Lastly, are there any risks? Yes. It's the two usual suspects, death and divorce. This is not a simulated transaction, and the transfer could possibly impact divorce and probate law depending on your state. The IMQ is not for everyone. We do not try to sell it to everyone. Our goal is to educate as many financial professionals as possible so that they can have more options to serve their clients when the right fact scenario presents itself. Please consider browsing our website, inmarriageqdro.com, to review the procedures and benefits or register for our free monthly webinars. Or you can contact us through the website to schedule a phone call with one of our attorneys. We look forward to exploring the possibilities with you.